The mainstream media and the left said it was a referendum on the president's agenda. Okay, let's go with that. The pro-life conservative won in Georgia. Paul Weber is president and CEO of Family Policy Alliance. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Stuart. It's an early morning after a late start, but we're pleased with that.
What's your observation after the win for Karen Handel in Georgia's 6th District congressional race?
Well, first of all, I'm very proud of the voters in the 6th District in Georgia, first for not listening to the polls. Once again, this election proved that the pollsters don't really know how to gauge the social conservative movement, and they underrepresented by quite a bit.
Now, this was a race that we were engaged in through Family Policy Alliance of Georgia and our colleague Cole Musio there. Tell us what we did. How were we involved in this race?
Yeah, first, Cole did a great job in the state of Georgia, and that's what really makes Family Policy Alliance unique, is that we're able to work on the ground locally to have the temperature of the people in the voting district. What we did there is we produced a video that compared and contrasted the views of Jon Ossoff with the endorsed candidate, our endorsed candidate, Karen Handel. That video was then targeted to 30,000 low propensity voters. Now, let me just unpack that a little bit. That's 30,000 people in the district that have a tendency to not vote but be with us on the issues. And that video then received over 600,000 impressions or views within that district and beyond that state.
And this is not something unusual for us. This is part of what we do. We do a lot of things, but this is one of them.
Yeah, Stuart, you're exactly right. This is how Family Policy Alliance rolls. This is what we do in election cycle after election cycle. And what made this particular race interesting is, as we know, is a referendum on national politics. As we gear up for 2018, this was a litmus test, if you will, for what we expect to happen in 2018. Stuart, you know that Jon Ossoff raised more money in San Francisco than he raised in the entire state of Georgia. Isn't that interesting?
It is. There was a lot of money poured into this, and that especially speaks because he did not win, yet they paid more money, a record amount of money, to try to get him into office in that district. That says a lot about where the people are right now.
It certainly does. It says that our values, the things that we hold dear, are still held dear by a vast majority of people, not only in Georgia, but across the country. Jon Ossoff had to run to the center to try to be liked within this district. As you know, Stuart, he didn't even live in the district, and yet he was running in the Georgia 6th District. Karen Handel, the proven conservative, worked to defend parenthood in her career. She rose to the top, and I'm just so thankful for the ground effort of Family Policy Alliance of Georgia and the work we did in harmony together. And I'm thankful for all of you, the viewers, the supporters of Family Policy Alliance all across the country. You make this thing go.